If I sound like death, it's because I just woke up and had breakfast. Okay, so it is been a while since the last time I recorded this. Actually, I should have charged this battery. It's okay, I've got a spare. But real quickly, today we are hoping to go down to the seaway, or the spit as the locals like to call it, and snorkel and check out a lot of the cool wildlife we can see down there, a lot of the cool marine life. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully, if not, then you're not going to see this. But yeah, we've been on here since Monday to now, so it's been a couple of days, and I haven't really recorded anything because we've just been trying to get all of everything in this boat set up, everything comfortable for the family and I. So yeah, it's been quite slow and grueling, but we're getting there. So hopefully next week everything's set up and I can get more footage out for you guys, because I really do want to show you, all of you, the marine life and teach you all about the oceans. So yeah, it's really all I gotta say. So hopefully today we go for a snorkel, we see some cool marine life, and I'll probably bust out some facts about the seaway, show you guys or teach you guys the history of how the seaway was formed, because originally it was quite a dangerous area for boats, for anyone really. So there you go, I'll show you what's been happening there, what has happened, and educate you a little bit. So yeah, my name's FloppyDugong, aka Zach. Let's get today moving. Okay, so I freshened up, done my teeth, all that's done. We've actually got an aircon now, so that's cool, so it doesn't get hot in here. But I've got all of my stuff, oh you can't even see it, all of my stuff down there. Dad's snorkel gear. So I'm just waiting for him to show up at the moment, so then that way we can go down to the spit, have a good snorkel. It's actually so hot today. So let me check what the temperature is, because I walked outside and almost died because I had to hang out the towel. But yeah, it's 29 degrees outside. I don't know what temperature of the water's going to be. Haven't checked the visibility either. But hopefully it stays visible. Actually, I can probably check right now. Let me check that real quick. Okay, so I couldn't find the visibility. I haven't brought that out yet, so we'll see when we get there. Probably the best option. But yeah, really long else I can talk about. I guess one thing I do want to show you is a stonefish, but the problem is they reside on the bottom, under the sand, or closer to the rocks. So if I could show you that, that would be cool. Problem is, free diving down to that depth is probably a little tricky, because I'm not that good of a free diver. I need to practice. And being down at the seaway is a good way to practice free diving. So I'll probably do that while I'm down there as well. So yeah, next thing to do is actually wait for the father, because we've got all our stuff. I just needed to wait for my dad to get here for us to go over there. Because we are going at an incoming or mid-tide. We're going at a mid-tide to incoming, because that way we'll see the most amount of fish / marine organisms in the water, because one, there'll be a bunch of food coming in from the swells, and two, it'll be the highest tide that we can have there, so we can see a bunch of stuff, get closer to the rocks so we don't get cut up. Yeah, see you guys down there, and hopefully we can see a bunch of cool organisms. We'll see. Alright, time to go to the spit. Everything's ready. Holy crap, it's hot. I'm gonna get so burnt. There's a white boy going out into the sun. Yikes. Architect's playing. Let's get it! There's a dog park over here as well. I just realised, and I also realised the car needs a major clean. So I think we're going back home today. Tell you about that tomorrow, this afternoon. But I'll probably run this car through a car wash. It's in desperate need. It looks horrible. It's covered in dirt because we had major rainfall one night. But yeah, enough of that. Next thing I need to do is see you guys down the spit. So bye for now. Alright, so we've made it to the spit currently. Everyone's just up there getting ready. But what I want to say is I'm just sitting on one of the training walls that's along the spit. So this is the southern training wall, and right over there is North Stradbroke Island, and that's the northern training wall. Now these originally weren't here. Actually what was here was just a massive sandbank that covered right along that entrance area, and so it was probably one of the most roughest entrances in the world to begin with, as in not a lot of boats could actually exit from port down here, and if they did, a lot of them ended up being capsized. As you can probably see, I don't know if you can see it, but the visibility looking quite nice.
3 hours later.
I said the visibility was good at the start, but yeah, didn't really turn out to be that way when we got into the water. This area that I'm walking to, or past, or along I should really say, wasn't actually here at the start. In fact, this is all man-made, and this was made to actually protect the coastlines. So what they did was they placed probably thousands or over hundreds of thousands of cement blocks into the grounds, and in fact built over top of them to make this training wall. And so each part of the sides of these training walls, so from the right to the left sides of the training walls, has rocks straight through the middle. So down these roads here, always through here, there's just gonna be stacks on stacks of cement blocks, and these cement blocks were made here. And so this basically allows this area to remain uneroded for a very long time, I would presume. Like, this area is going to be here for a long time. And so basically both sides of these islands have this construction, really. Both sides have these cement blocks and these training walls to protect each area from the rough cyclonic seas that we get along these coastlines. And so here, as you can see, people are going out through these areas because it's safe now. We can actually do it, whereas previously you really could not. And over here, actually, so there's this bridge that a lot of people use. It's quite a famous bridge here. A lot of people use to actually fish off of. But this bridge, right along there, that bridge actually transfers sand from where all of those little, I don't know if you can see it, I'll zoom in. Every single one of those holes in the ground actually picks up sand from a northern sand drift that comes across the coast. And that northerly sand drift then gets placed over to North Stradbroke Island and deposited there without that piping system running through the channel of this area. There's no possible way we'd actually be able to swim through here because the currents would be way too strong. So that piping system over there actually travels all along through here, all along here, down through under the channel and over to North Straddy, just there. Back from the spit. That was actually a pretty fun adventure. I quite enjoyed that. Took the drone up, went for a snorkel, walked along the wharf or the southern training wall, spoke about little facts on the spit, and that's about it. I'm gonna go over the footage, make sure I covered everything. Not too sure if I did. If not, I will talk about it on the boat, just so I can cover as much as I can within this video. Hopefully the drone footage turns out well, because it was the first time that I took it up, and that's not around my house. So that was quite interesting. Time to get everything back onto the boat, chill for a little bit, and hopefully the footage turns out great and you guys enjoy it. And I need to look at the photos that I took on the drone, because they can go on my social medias. Make sure you check those out. I'll pop them in the description. I might even have it like pop up somewhere around here, who knows. Who knows. Anyway, talk to you guys later, and stay groovy. You know what I said about a white boy being in the sun? Yeah. That's what happens when a white man goes out into the sun. It's alright, I'll just peel. Oh. Alright, so it's the end of the night. I'm gonna sign off because I'm hella tired. Take a nap. Tomorrow is, I think we're taking the boat out for a sail, or just testing it, really, taking it out. So I'll most likely film all of that. So another day of filming, which is cool. Excited to see how this boat runs, and I think we're taking it to wave break, so that'd be real cool to see. Hopefully get the drone back up in the air and show you guys a top-down view of Wave Break Island. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. My name's FloppyDugong, aka Zach. Remember to educate and not eradicate, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.